began. And then for me, it was so funny because I didn't even know the sex of the third baby. She was face down, all through.
Wow. Okay.
All through. She never moved. But the other two, we knew they were girls. So my mom was like, okay, let's buy baby boy things just in case. And so I didn't discover her sex until the day of delivery. And so day of delivery, you know, it was CS, obviously. And so they will have to counsel you that you have to keep your blood pressure under control. If not, they can't operate on you. But I was so scared. I was so scared. I had read all the things I needed to read, prayed all the prayers, but I was so scared. And so that day, the doctor had to counsel me. He took me aside. See, you've carried these babies this far. Do you want to die? I was like, no, I don't want to die. But I just want to have them. I just want to offload. He said, so relax. You need to calm down.
Wow.
You have to calm down. So my husband had to sit near me, hold my hands. When they gave me the, what they call it? The anesthesia behind. And then I noticed that the doctor was, the anesthetist was just talking to me to be sure that I was okay. And so they began the whole process. And my husband filmed it. He filmed everything. He was
so
there.
You see them coming out.
Yes, I only watched it a few weeks after I gave birth, but since then I don't want to watch it. But my husband is like, he's going to keep it till when they are much older. So they will show them, you know. So the first baby, so I couldn't feel pains while it was exactly the pulling and the pushing. You know, so first baby out, congratulations. My husband will be like, he's a girl. Oh yeah. You know, he'll go back again. You know, the whole bringing out. Congratulations, he's a girl. So we are all waiting for the last number 3. Congratulations, he's a girl. He's a girl. I'm like, wow, you know. And so he had to follow them to ensure that just to be extra careful so they don't switch your babies. So he watched them, you know, clean them up and take them back to the room while I was being operated upon again, sealed up. I had like 6 doctors, the nurses. It was the first triplets at the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, so the stitching up, and then began the recovery process. So I can't really remember how I found myself back on my bed in the hospital, but I discovered that I woke up with a catheter.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I could remember.
Yes. Same with my first.
And then I was so hungry, extremely hungry. I'd be like, no, you can't eat. Please don't go there. First food is disastrous. Like I was like, I'm hungry. Like, no, just 24 hours later, I was dying of hunger. And what was my first meal? I think it was pap.
Mine was pap.
It is always pap now. And then standing up from the bed, especially when you have undergo a C-section.
Yes.
So sometimes I laugh when they say C-section is no birth, because really, just like you said, after having the vaginal birth, you could stand up, right?
Yeah, immediately.
But for C-section, especially me that was cut like in layers, standing up, and for someone who had been on bed rest for over 2 months, I was
such a tough recovery.
very tough.
And what week did you guys bring out your babies?
Mine was...
My son was 38 weeks. My daughter was 36 weeks, so she was a little bit early. I'm not even really sure. Actually, of course I'm sure why. I was stressed. I was running around after the first child. And I just went into labor at 36 weeks, but that was quick. And then I was induced at 38 weeks for my last baby.
Okay, mine was 33 weeks.
Oh, 33 weeks.
33. And, really? Mine was 33, different weight sizes, obviously.
Okay, yes, of course.
One was bigger. You know, one will always eat everybody's food.
Yes, of course.
Followed by the second person and the last one. But luckily, thankfully, thank God, I didn't have to. They weren't under, what they call it now?
In NICU?
Yeah. They weren't.
Oh, they didn't have to stay in NICU?
No, they didn't. But the problem I now noticed a few days later was newborn jaundice.
Okay.
Let's not even talk
that
about
one is even another problem, because it now extended our stay in the hospital by another 1 week.
Oh no!
I spent 2 weeks with my second.
It's really terrible. So they all had it.
It's so depressing.
They all had it. My daughters all had it. They were under the lights, and then seeing your baby struggling, like you just break down that light. And so mine were so active. They would remove the things from their eyes, remove the things from their legs. So the doctor now had to get something to hold their hands
Are you serious?
Because the doctor will be like, if they don't stay well, this thing will not, it won't work.
Yes.
And so sometimes when the doctor goes out, I'll remove it just so that
They can
I'm
be
like,
free.
my mom will be like, you don't love them more than, I know you love them, but if you love them, let them. And so what else did I struggle with? Oh, sleeping.
Oh no.
Sleeping. So I really think the 4th trimester should be a big deal.
Yes.
Oh, for
It is.
sure.
The
for
4th
sure.
trimester
We don't talk
is a
about
big
it
deal.
enough.
big
It's
deal. It's a big
horrible.
deal.
It's a big
horrible.
deal.
And I don't think anything could have prepared me for that lack of sleep.
No.
And the thing is, of course, when you're pregnant now, they tell you, oh yeah, just sleep when the baby sleeps.
Who will cook when the baby
I
cooks?
don't like it's ridiculous. It's so stressful.
Yeah.
That lack of sleep is a real problem.
Lack of sleep for me, because we're still at the hospital, they noticed I was not sleeping. So some of the nurses had to prepare a separate room, which was close to the room where I originally was, so I could sleep. But how will I sleep when I can hear my babies crying? So do you know what they did? At some point, they had to lock me inside.
Wow.
They say, sleep. The babies are okay. It was tough love, but
it was necessary.
It was necessary
so you
because
won't have like a breakdown, because you will have a breakdown if you're not
exactly.
sleeping.
And I think that was one of the things that didn't allow me go into depression, because I know mine would have been worse. Because when we eventually went home, I was now struggling with breastfeeding, not because I was totally on, like I was on
Not
exclusive,
lactating, yeah.
exactly. But I had to express so that the breast will not be so
Engorged.
engorged and painful. And then you seeing that you can't do it, you feel like a failure.
Yeah.
You know, so now I really
with
understand
me.
what a lot of new moms who are
Yeah.
grappling with
Yes.
lactation issues go through. And thankfully, they have so many lactation specialists now. So unlike when I had mine 6 years ago, I was on my own. You know, so that was a
lactation
big,
anything.
the recovery is always the biggest challenge.
I completely agree.
Especially whether you
Those
undergo
first couple
a
of weeks
vaginal
are so-
birth or...
Especially when you have people around that are not ready to help without say stops to
Yes.
you and
Yes.
Oh,
you just make
no,
it
I- at least
because I
thank God
remember
I was
when I
blessed.
had my first child, and I struggled with breastfeeding. I had to give him formula.
Yeah.
I remember one aunt. I cannot forget that woman.
Imagine.
Yes, and she was like, "Oh, you went through CS, now you can't even breastfeed," and it really got to me. Like,
Wow.
okay, I have failed as a mother.
Wow.
Yeah.
It actually I think that was one of the reasons why I went into depression. At
Wow.
that time. But I was like, how come? How is it possible for me to just fail totally as a
Wow.
mother? It was really tough for me, really, really tough.
Then I think for visitors, people who visit, thank God there's a lot of awareness going on. They don't know when to leave. You visit a woman who has just had a baby, you're not even, forgive me, you're not even useful. You just sit down there.
You're not.
You're not useful,
You're
you just
there,
sit
they have
down
to
there.
Give you Fanta and
Gi-
chin
oh,
chin.
God bless you.
Go
And you keep saying
home.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Every 10 minutes.
How is baby? Eh?
So,
Look
you
at
know, we need
So
to
you're
have
now a
a-
mommy.
eh,
It's like,
imagine.
please,
You're not
like,
useful.
I'm
We actually should
tired.
For crying
have,
out
we should
loud.
actually have these conversations whereby, how about you go there and you help her sweep?
Yes.
Exactly.
Or bring food.
Or bring
help her out
food.
with
Food,
stuff.
exactly.
Bring
Because
food.
what is the point? That like it's so annoying. It's like, oh, we're coming to visit you. Visit
You're coming
me
to
and do
eat.
what?
You're
We're
not doing
just
anything.
here
Second
and we're
time mom,
looking
help her with a
exactly.
toddler.
Exactly.
God bless you.
Yes.
Especially
Time.
having a baby
Yes, and a
with a
toddler.
toddler
Exactly.
is a
Take the
huge
toddler out.
challenge.
I don't know. Like it's just the time you're here, I can be sleeping. Like you just
Oh,
go
yeah.
home.
Some don't even know. They can't even read your
Exactly.
body
They'll be
language.
looking at you. They'll be there for hours. And thing is, because I don't, I'm a pumper. Like I
Okay.
just pump. I've never really been good at breastfeeding.
Okay.
So I'll need to pump. I'm looking
And you
at
just
you.
be
You're
staying
looking
there.
at me. We're looking at each other. I'm like, yeah, I really need to. I need to pump. It's not easy. We're looking at each other. Wow, I'm so uncomfortable. It would be so nice if I can go and pump while looking at each other.
Oh my God.
Like I'm just it's you have people who come and visit for like 5 hours. For the 5
Yes.
hours,
No.
I can't also
Yes.
so it
And
got to
they'll
a
just
point
sit
where
there.
they'll just sit down there. I'll be like, sorry, please, I need to pump.
Yeah.
I'll go upstairs, pump, calm down.
You are still
That's
sitting
it.
there, not useful. You know, another thing we need to also talk about is people who come in and they want to kiss your baby.
Oh, that's another.
I know babies are cute, the temptation to want to
yes.
kiss. All babies are beautiful.
Yes.
But you should know that you shouldn't kiss my baby.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't know how to tell someone, oh, don't kiss. You know, you can come out rude.
Yes,
You can say, oh,
especially those aunties. And they'll be like, oh,
Aunties.
that's why we should not kiss.
They
or
do
not.
not-
let's come and go.
Or when you bring the hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer.
you
Now,
the first-
wow,
all these
what you say?
21st century moms.
No, but in my living room, when I have a baby, everywhere you look, there's
I
hand-
trust
have 11 bottles
It's
just
a lie.
downstairs. So that you cannot say is that you didn't see. And even if you don't, I'll offer it, as in, I'll be running to you. As I'm bringing the baby, I'm bringing the sanitizer, okay, they're like,
I love what my husband does. As I come into the house, he'll be like, please, let me take you to wash your hand. So the first time, I
Beautiful.
was
Yes.
like,
Yes.
I was like, that's, you say, what hash? They should go and wash their hands, Jerry.
yes, now.
Wash your hands, because if
people
I bring
should be considerate.
sanitizer, they may not really
Want to use it.
say,
Yes.
but we need to have these conversations because a
Yes.
new mom, equally needs as much love, attention as a baby.
As a baby,
Yes.
I completely agree.
Because we focus so much on the baby. Oh, cute little baby. Oh, baby is so lovely. Has he eaten? Has he been eating?
Yes,
No one
Have
is
you
asking
breastfed
if-
him?
bring out breast
If the
now.
mom-
Give
Bring
her
out
breast now. Nobody's asking.
Yes, like
have
the
you
video
eaten?
of Meghan Markle.
Oh, yes,
that
I
video
saw
was
recently.
so
I mean,
touching.
so
Yes,
touching and so
yes.
emotional when she said no one is even asking.
And you wonder,
Well,
this is
okay.
like royalty. So,
Yes,
so that's to show you
yes.
that these struggles
Motherhood
are
thing,
universal.
yes.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter whether you're royalty, first lady, or first daughter. You will face
We
it
need
the
to
same
start
way.
asking new ones.
Everyone.
Are you okay? Are you fine?
Yes.
What can
Need
I
to
do to help
help
you?
you,
No, my
yes.
biggest takeaway from this thing is please make your visits useful. I don't need to look at you. We don't. You like make this time count. Make
For
it
me,
useful.
I'll say that please don't take offense when a new mom tells you,
Oh, yes.
wash your hands, don't kiss my baby. Just don't take offense.
For me, before you come, don't just come unannounced. Call me. Don't just knock on the door and open the door and I see you. I'm just
come
looking
to
at
visit
ourselves.
you and we're looking at each other.
No. You have to be useful and you must come
And
to
you
my
must
house.
be useful. You must
I will
be
even
useful.
give you broom to sweep. sir.
Exactly. Now, which one would you do? There's laundry.
There's food.
cooking.
There's cleaning.
Or washing
Your
babies'
choice.
bottles,
Or wash-
right?
Exactly.
You know?
And sterilizing. Good old days.
Before we wrap up this segment, what are some of your favorite 5 top tips to maintaining a healthy pregnancy?
Well, I'll say eat right.
Okay.
Don't just sit. Don't just sit around. You need to
active.
also work that body.
Okay.
Be active. Eat right. Be active. Use your prenatal vitamins. Ask questions.
Oh, yeah.
Don't just sit and believe everything is fine. Ask
Okay.
questions. Ask your mom. Ask experienced moms. Call your doctor. You don't say your doctor will be too busy to pick your call. Call your doctor.
You need a doctor who actually have your time.
Yes, and pray.
Oh, yes.
Pray.
Prayer.
I would say do your research on the hospital or doctor
Oh,
that
yes.
you're
Yes.
looking at, because there's some doctors that they might be extremely knowledgeable,
Yes.
but they don't quite gel with your personality
That's
and
true.
what you require.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's very she's not very emotional, so she likes her doctors very brisk and harsh. Okay, you're pregnant 10 weeks. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Wow.
Check this, bam, and she's
Wow.
fine with it.
Wow.
Me, I need you to rejoice
my
with
body.
me.
Yes,
No, we need to
you know,
cry
we need to
together.
rally.
I need you to hold my hand.
Yes.
I need to just feel like you. That's just my own personal taste.
Okay.
So, do your research. Find the kind of doctor that will work for you, because this doctor is going to be with you for the 9
Oh,
months.
yes.
And this pregnancy is such a special time. You don't want to mar it with like a bad doctor
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
So I would say that. I would also say sleep. Get as much sleep as
Oh,
you
yes.
can,
You're going to need
because
it.
you're never going to sleep again.
Ever.
Don't scare them now.
You
But it's
won't.
the truth.
Fine. Like I haven't slept in 6 years. I'm just managing myself.
Yes,
But you're never
true.
going to sleep again. So just try and get as much sleep as you can. Rest is so important. I would also say be mindful. It's very, very difficult, especially if you have cravings and you're
Oh, yes.
nauseous, because
Yeah.
people think that morning sickness means that you're going to lose weight. But the thing is, the cure for a lot of people, especially me, when I'm nauseous, the answer is to eat. To
Oh,
kind
really?
of, yeah, so that the bile, even though I'll throw up, I still need to eat.
Okay.
And that kind of settled my stomach.
So for me, it was ginger that worked.
Mine was
really
Having like a pinch finger size
Of ginger, that
in my
helped.
mouth and crackers,
that's
nibbling on
cracker.
crackers.
Like really
no.
sour yogurt.
Really?
That
Sour
actually
yogurt?
helps?
Yes, it
Wow.
Interesting.
okay.
No, for me, nothing worked but food. So I used to eat and eat and eat, and that's not good for you. That's not good for the baby. You can have
That's
gestational
true.
diabetes.
That's
Yes.
true.
So, and you don't want your baby to then be too large that you might not be able to have a vaginal
Vaginal
birth,
birth.
and you have to have it. So there's so many complications
Things.
that come with having like a poor diet. I'd also say, like you mentioned, move as much as you
Possible.
can.
Be active.
Be active.
Very active.
It's good for you. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your physical health.
Well, except your doctor says
Of
you have to
course,
take it easy.
unless the doctor says otherwise. So just move. You know, when you're pregnant, it's probably not the best time to start training for a marathon. Like, okay, this is the time when I want to join the gym. No, if you were not active before,
Don't try it.
don't do it. But try and stay.
Try and move.
Yeah, just move your body.
Okay, you guys have pretty much said everything, but I would just want to add that surround yourself with a lot of positive energy.
Right.
Because one thing
very
we rarely talk about in pregnancy is fear.
Yes.
A lot of pregnant women have fears, but you can't say it because people be like, God forbid. But within us, I know how scared I was. What if I lose this baby? What if they come out and they have those crazy pregnancy dreams?
Yes.
So surround yourself with lots of positive energy. Meditate on the scriptures, depending on your faith. You know, things that will empower you. I find out affirmations work.
Yes.
So I will have a healthy pregnancy. My body will birth healthy babies. My recovery will be smooth and easy. My labor, delivery. So all those things, begin to confess it. Talk to your baby or your babies, as the case may be. They can hear you. That's why when you welcome your baby can hear you. Will know when mommy is talking, can turn, follow, you know. So begin to connect with your baby. Shop early. Shop early, pack your hospital bag.
Yes, that's a good
Pack
one.
it from 6 months. Pack it.
Just
Keep
have it ready.
Keep it somewhere. Even if it's in your husband's car, just keep it.
Another thing, have a talk with your partner.
Oh yes.
Right, regarding
Oh,
expectations
yes.
and how we are
Expectations.
supposed
And all
to do this.
responsibilities.
That's why I really like
Yes.
that fathers once in a while join your wife on antenatal,
Yes.
so that when they are talking to her, you have an idea of what it is to come. Not that when babies start crying in the night, they're like,
Come and
"What is
carry your
this?
baby."
Come and carry your baby."
Yeah.
You know, so be a little bit more loving, caring. What else?
I would say even go for the antenatal classes. They can be
Religiously.
quite helpful.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't.
You didn't follow
the
through.
hospital that I had, the classes, they had really nice snacks. So I would go for the snacks. Because I'll just go get my snacks.
Oh,
and
the
I'll leave.
snacks.
Oh, so I don't know where they used to have meat pie sausage roll.
Really?
Then they'll have fruits, like a fruit basket. So they'll have like an apple. So have apples, grapes. So I'll just go as they're talking. I'll just be going around the buffet. I'll have my snacks and I'll leave. So when the baby came, I was just looking at myself. The doctor was looking at me. I was looking at him. He was like, "Oh, it's time to feed the baby." I was like, "Okay."
You didn't know what to do.
And I was legitimately, I promise you, and I'm not even exaggerating, I was waiting for someone to bring like a bottle, you know, bring
I know.
Yeah,
because I
let's feed
thought,
the baby.
okay, I could feel like I didn't have any milk in my boot. So if they want me to feed the baby, then they're going to bring the formula. So I was waiting around for someone to bring the formula. Then he came back, "Have you fed the baby?" I'm like, "No, no one's brought
Oh my God.
the formula." He was like, "No, feed the baby." I'm like, "How?" I don't understand. That's how both of us are looking at us. That
You
was
don't
my first,
see.
yeah.
Wow.
So like, "Oh, bring out your," I'm like, "Bring it out," but there's no feed. He's like, "No, you just have to try them. Colostrum and yeah, that's
Oh my
nice. Go for
God.
antenatal. Don't just like
Yes.
Yes.
And then one other very important thing, get childcare sorted on time. What else? Shop the essentials. I know when you're having a baby, especially for the first time, the temptation to want to shop for
Buy
all
it
those
all.
pretty,
Yeah.
you know, fancy things. I still have like triplet strollers in my house I never used. I'm still looking for what to do with it. You know, so buy the essentials. You know, people will gift you things. You know,
Yes, people are very generous
pretty
when-
clothes.
yeah.
Pretty clothes for babies. Yes, but don't forget that they grow so fast.
Stock up on diapers and
Ex-
wipes.
diapers, wipes, what else, ladies?
Don't waste your
Sleep
time with
suits,
like
Yes,
out of my kids
rompers.
just wear
rompers,
sleep
play
Yes, play
suits.
suits.
What
Very
else,
important.
ladies? Those are the basic things. So just read, be informed, so that sometimes you might even know more than your doctor. I hope you get what I mean. Sometimes your doctor, yes, is knowledgeable, but if you also come armed with some knowledge, you will be able to make better decisions, right?
Right, I agree.
And do your
if
research.
You know your body best.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, yes.
So if you're concerned about something
Something.
that doesn't feel quite right, you should be
If
able
it
to
even means
communicate that.
changing a doctor because he doesn't quite get you, please,
get
by
my
all
second
means,
opinion.
do that. Wow.
There's so much.
So much.
Yes, so much.
I don't want to
much.
go, but we need to wrap up. It was lovely speaking with you guys.
Always.
As
Always.
usual.
Same here, same here.
And I hope everyone watching this did enjoy this episode because it is loaded, and we should have a part 2 soon, right?
Yes, I
think we
agree.
should.
Okay, so don't forget to send us all those biting questions you have. Please send us, slide into our DM on Instagram at MomChitChat TV, on Facebook at MomChitChat TV, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You don't want to miss all the exciting content we are producing just for you. So till we see you same time next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.